Da 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 da. Yo, man, what's poppin', yo? It's your boy Cringe up in this piece. Doing my thing, you know how I be. A little bit of a different video for you guys today. Kind of an update on what you guys have heard before in an earlier video, but things have kind of been finalized, so I thought I'd touch base about it. So this Stella Ray chick, or whatever, this young lady, this unaware and possibly dim-witted young lady. And again, like, I don't normally go after people or call people out of the name or whatever, but like I said, if you're gonna come at me like a fucking spider monkey, all jacked up on Mountain Dew, you know, threatening legal action, and you don't actually know what you're talking about, it's like, well, at that point, you're trying to take a lunge at me in real life, and like, that's not cool, especially without any type of civil dialogue about the video in question anyway. But so anyways, like, just starting from the beginning, so I reacted to this chick's video or whatever. She somehow ended up seeing it. I guess somebody who watches this channel or subscribed to this channel like forwarded her the link or something, think it would be funny to kick up drama or whatever. I mean, I don't understand how that's helpful at all, but I figured that it would happen at some point with one of these that I do. But no, like, somehow she got wind of it, she saw it, and didn't like it or whatever. And then moreover, she didn't like it so much that she went and copyrighted her video, and then copyright struck my video, my reaction video, in an effort to, I don't even know, I guess, get it offline or something like that. And so that was the copyright strike thing happened on the 31st of January, I believe, and I posted it on the 25th of January, so a little less than a week. And then so YouTube basically notified me of that on the 31st, and then they gave me an option of, you can go to copyright strike, education, school, or whatever. And then they're like, or if you believe that this was done in error and you are well within your rights to post the content, you can actually submit a counterclaim. Basically, they call it a counter notification. And that's just you defending your point or whatever. You provide us your contact information, and then we forward that to the complainant, basically. And then that's the basis for a legal dispute at that point. And then, you know, YouTube will abide by whatever the verdict is from the court itself. And I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine, let's do that. Like I said, I feel like this was done in consideration of the fair use rules and all that other stuff. Like, I have no issue saying that in front of a third party, you know, legal expert at all. As you guys saw in my video, you know, I outlined it pretty clearly. That's pretty consistent with it. So if it is wrong, I would want them to explain it to me or whatever. So I have no problem doing that. And that's that. And so, like, that was done on the 31st of January. And then the following Friday, they're like, okay, we've processed everything and all that. And we're like, we have your information, we have their information or whatever. And we're giving the complainant, you know, the Stella chick, 2 weeks to forward us any processing for, like, the legal aspect to this whole thing, to get it going in court at some point. And she has 2 weeks to do that from that Friday. And 2 weeks passed, nothing from YouTube, nothing from the Stella chick or whatever. And then they hit me up, so I think it was Monday, so last Monday, I believe. They hit me up, like, we got no word from Stella, basically. So we're dropping this case as per what we said 2 weeks ago. Your video is back up, no restrictions, and just carry on your way. That's about it. You know, you did your part, so case closed or whatever. And I'm like, tight, appreciate it. And nah, man, I mean, that's kind of it. Like, you know, it's just one of those situations, like, it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I don't know why, you know, this young lady decided to come at me like a spider monkey all jacked up on Mountain Dew. Like, I really don't understand that at all. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not super sure, like, what type of person. Obviously, she did that out of impulse and out of spite and all that other stuff. But then, like, moreover, even if you were spiteful and impulsive, the fact that you went and threatened legal action about a situation that you didn't fully understand also conveys how unaware you are. I mean, I get that this chick is young, but still, I've been her age and I'm not doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand that. I really don't, so I don't know what type of reaction she thought that I would have to getting copyright struck by her channel. I'm not really sure about that. She must have thought it would have done something helpful. And actually, it did nothing helpful. And if anything, made this platform that you've put, years and years of time and effort and energy into, you made some aspect of the administrators on this platform a little pissed at you. You know what I mean? For no reason at all other than, it became obvious that you're abusing the copyright strike feature. And it's all out of, spite and pettiness and whatever the fuck else. And it's like, what type of person does some shit like that? Honestly, like, you can't run around doing that, I'm pretty sure. Like, YouTube's not with that shit. They're very no nonsense about the whole copyright strike thing. That's like the whole point of the copyright infringement hearing and all that other stuff. So it's like, you can't run around doing that. Like, pretty sure there have been a lot of channels that have just been deleted because they've been abusing it in some regard. And so it's just like, I know I got my email from YouTube saying, yo man, your shit's back up, sorry about it, this case is closed, continue on your way, sorry about the inconvenience. That's the email I got. So I know I can infer that you got an email from YouTube like, yo, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop. Like, I know you got an email from YouTube saying that shit, so that couldn't have been good. And like I said, I have, and again, I appreciate all you guys. Like, I have the subscribers that I have, and she has a good 200,000 fucking subscribers. So it's like, I don't know why you would willfully go and jeopardize just all the time and energy and effort that you put into your channel and everything on this platform, just to try to send a message or just to try to flex or whatever. But like, you weren't even able to do that because it became obvious that you don't actually know what you're talking about. So, like I said, like, I don't have to really say anything about the situation. Like, she made a fool out of herself, unfortunately. I mean, I'd say that I understand, but I don't understand. Like, I'm not, like, again, I'm me personally not a spiteful person or anything like that. So like, I don't really understand the angle that she took with it at all. But you know what I mean? Like, at the very least, hopefully this situation encouraged you, Stella, because I'm sure you're going to check this video out at some point. Hopefully this whole situation encouraged you to grow the fuck up a little bit. Hopefully. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, you can't go around threatening legal action and not knowing what you're talking about. Like, you'll lose a lot of money real fast doing that. And I'm sure, like, you were able to kind of glean that a little bit just from this. But like I said, it's whatever. But I'm sorry you had to learn it this way and stuff like that. But like I said, I don't really know how else to talk about the situation. Like, I really don't. Like, I don't know what the fuck you were doing. But obviously, that shit's not going to fly. And then anyone else out there or whatever, like, if you do reactions or somehow involve other people's content or whatever, just make sure that, you obey the fair use rules that's outlined on YouTube and, just kind of state your case, and that's about it. It's pretty common practice, obviously, on the platform to do. So, it's just one of those things, but make sure you abide by the rules, obviously, and you shouldn't have any problems. But yeah, I mean, that's about it for today's video. Just want to update you guys on that, and that's done. But yeah, man, keep on keeping on, and I guess I'll catch you guys on the flippity flop.